Hello, my name is Jim Fa. I'm the inventor of the Autopot systems. In the past few segments of my videos, I've been talking about the Autopot Twinwall Planters. I was referring to the smallest model called the Midi TwinWall Planter. All along I've been talking about this. This is the smallest version of a series of twinwall planters that I have produced. In this segment, I'd like to introduce to you the larger version of this, one size up, called the Midi TwinWall Planter. This is how the Midi TwinWall Planter looks like. You see, it's a lot larger than this, by at least 2 to 3 times in terms of the size of the pot itself. Basically, the Midi TwinWall and the Midi TwinWall, they're about the same. 90% identical in terms of the function and also the features and also the parts that make out of it. This model is also called TW250. TW means TwinWall 250. This model is TW180. 180 relates to the diameter of this pot. This 250 means that from here to here is 250 mil, from here to here is 200 mil. Basically, both are almost the same. It's the same makeup. It's got an inner part like this, it's slightly larger. It's got a cover which I removed. There's a plug for the filling hole. And also there's a float indicator. However, the double skin is built in together. So it doesn't have the inner pot and the outer pot as found in this model. But basically they're the same. But this is an improved version of that. So basically we create a double skin here. This is where the reservoir is. And that is the valve cavity. And this is a much larger smart valve, much larger. And this is designed for this purpose. The water is supplied from here, the reservoir, into this valve chamber to this smart valve. And this is where the inner pot sits in, and this is where the plant sits in here. So I put them together, and this is how it looks like. So I have filled up the reservoir now. That represents 4.5 liters of water being trapped inside here. That means this 4.5 liters of water is available to this plant. Inside this water, as you mentioned earlier, it contains the plant nutrient that we added in. I replaced the plug. That's the float indicator, and that's the water reservoir. The water is now slowly being released by the smart valve inside here into this chamber. You can see there's a second water level here. It will slowly fill up. It will take some time. And once it hit the preset level, which is about 1 1/4 inch, it will stop the flow. It will not allow any more water to come in here until that's completely taken up the plant. Anyway, that part of the wet-dry cycle has been fully explained in earlier segments of my video pertaining to this mini smart valve. They work the same. The working principle the same. The wet-dry cycle is the same. The plant-driven watering principle is taking place exactly the same as this one. This is where we will put in a plant inside here.